Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Quarantine Report 2. Today, we're starting top 8 with Lazarus Munster against VannyStar. And we have Wise as co-commentating. Wise, tell us about these two players.
So these two players are both really strong players. Munster is one of the best players in Canada from the Ottawa region, and VannyStar is all the way from Europe competing, and VannyStar has a very strong online track record. And as you can see here, both players are immediately jumping into the action. VannyStar going right in for the grab, putting Munster in the corner. What do you have to say, Combister?
Well, let me tell you, these two players are actually new Pokken, and new Pokken means that they started from Pokken DX, which is the newest installment of the game. Well, newest with bigger quotation marks.
Grab crush.
Yes, that was a really good grab crush from Munster. So these two people are relatively new compared to a lot of older people in this tournament, but they're putting a lot of work. Just because they're new doesn't mean that they're bad, and as you can see, their reactions are just unparalleled.
Yes, we're seeing that new blood come into play. Both of these players are very sharp at the top of their game right now. Ooh, and the grab! Counter! Grabs the counter! And wins round 1 right off the bat.
Munster trying to DP with the Frenzy Plant, but VannyStar just saw it from a mile away, grabbing it. I mean, yeah. So the CGI is also one of the new characters in Pokken Tournament DX, and he's a very well-rounded character with one of the strongest air games in the game. Unfortunately for him, he's playing against an air game grappler, Charizard, which deals a lot of damage and makes your brain hurt with all of the guesses that he can do.
You could say it melts your brain. Charizard melts your brain with all the heat.
Definitely.
Good grab.
That was a really nice grab from Munster. So tell me a little bit about this matchup, if you know it.
Well, this matchup, I don't know it a lot, but it's a very interesting matchup because both of these characters have very strong aerial games. And it's kind of like, you know, in the anime where you have those air Pokemon battles. And it's really interesting dynamic.
Yes, unlike a lot of fighters, you can't really block in the air. So if the air game is really strong, it's honestly about the player that just lands the hit in the best way possible. VannyStar going for the burst attack. And the Seismic Tox is going to slam! And that's going to kill him.
Look at that damage!
Man, VannyStar just turns the game around with 2 buttons. Is that game?
That's a KO.
That is game 1!
To VannyStar.
You just drop your guard for 1 second and VannyStar with her Charizard is just going to annihilate you. So,
VannyStar taking the game right there, wasting no time at all, waiting for that one perfect opportunity. Seismic Toss into burst, 274 damage, bam.
Let's not forget, that Seismic Toss was a crit attack because she grabbed the counter attack from Munster, which really costed him, honestly. Who's thanks Yukum? Thanks Yukum is Yukum. Anyway, going into game 2, let's see if Munster adapts because he is a really good player for adapting. He sticks with the CGI, his true main. But let's see what he can do. Right. Munster goes in, really nice damage. Okay, he's dancing around, he does the Canada special, just going for a straight grab, keeping it safe. Into another grab. Munster is not letting go of VannyStar. He doesn't want VannyStar to block or play defensively. He wants her to just go in, and he just punishes for that. Okay, really nice kick. Really tough scenario from both players. Even though Munster does have the lead, never mind, he's just going to take the lead. Snivy, a really nice support character, especially against a character like Charizard. And as you saw, it gave him the victory for that round. Alright, Snivy's gonna come in. The Fury attacks are gonna come through. Oh, but the JX from Vanny is going to smack him down and into a nice air combo. Drops it. Really nice reset.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes. No, you're good. Oh, jumps over the seismic toss into the falling
Nice.
J1.
Good counter from Munster here.
Yes.
This is going to be a
Definitely.
full combo. 18 hits. And into a mix-up grab, but VannyStar jumping over the grab, and both of these players going back and forth here. But honestly, we don't know who's going to come out on top here. This is very close.
Yeah, I
But-
feel that Munster has to keep the pressure, and he can't really get hit like that because one hit is going to mean doom for him. Only 20 health left. Sniper gonna come through. Right, really nice.
Ooh, good projectile setups.
Yes, this is the best distance for Munster right now. He just has to keep Charizard away.
Oh.
Crits the grab, but he drops the combo.
VannyStar forcing the burst. Munster bursting too. 18 seconds left on the clock. Both players under actually under 150 HP. This could go either way.
Alright, Munster
could go
first.
over this.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I didn't know that was possible! Vanny, the JX is going to fall right into Munster's burst attack, and he's not going to take the round just yet.
16 seconds left. Munster
Okay.
can block this.
Yes, he does, and
punish
the
it
release
too.
one is going to take the round, and he's going to take game 2. Okay, so, man, I expected. Okay, to be honest, I expected Vanish to burst after, but I can imagine the invincibility frames and everything. But the JX is going to get clipped by the end of the burst. I didn't see that coming.
That was super unfortunate for Vanny here, for that to happen.
Yeah, alright. As we can tell, Munster's just not wanna... He does not want to give up. He wants that top 8, and he wants that W as well.
Munster has been playing insane recently, and I think earlier in the tournament, he beat Jukum in round 2
Really?
minutes. Yeah.
That's actually insane. For the guys that don't know, Jukum was the 2018 World Champion. So, beating a player of that caliber just shows you the amount of skill both players
Munster
are playing
out
right now.
for blood. He's out for blood today.
Yes, really nice counter. Not really going to follow it up into anything. The Flare Blitz is going to connect.
Ooh, good
But
anti-air.
the anti-air, yes, he's going to drop the combo, unfortunately.
Oh, VannyStar unable to punish. His Sidri's counterattack is very good for hitting
Yeah.
out aerial attacks.
Even though Munster dropped a couple of the combos, he just has the right answer for almost every move VannyStar is going to throw at him. Look at that great health just go down.
But Charizard can do
Man.
a lot of damage, so isn't all lights out for Vanny yet.
That
20
is true.
seconds left on the clock. Munster makes one bad move. VannyStar
Ooh,
can take
nice
full
fire
advantage of
punch.
that.
The wall spot's not going to come through. Munster is forced to pop his burst attack, and Fire
Fire
Punch is
Punch.
going to get the last hit. And this is a Rotom combo, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the combo contest where VannyStar is just going to destroy Munster in this interaction. Grab is going to be tech. Man! Munster not letting go one bit and takes round 1 of game 3.
Munster can punish this.
Ooh, really nice.
Okay.
I always forget you can punish a move like that. Okay,
Munster.
grab not gonna come through. VannyStar doing a lot of air moves, but she's going to get knocked down.
Ooh,
Nice
Vanny
kick.
going for the very risky kick move.
Definitely, yes. And she also tried to follow it up with a fire punch, but because of that, the
Acrobatics.
grab did so much more damage. Acrobatics combo in field phase is going to deal so much. Into
Ooh,
another
grabs
grab,
again,
no.
but Vanny's saying, get out of here.
Munster bursts back. He wants this game
More grabs
to be
from
over.
Munster.
Alright, another thing that I have to talk about is that VannyStar is not going to be able to use her Rotom because of the Sidgeway's special debuff, Spirit Shackle, which does not let you use any support. See, as soon as he came off, VannyStar knew that she had to pop Rotom. It's now or never. The Fire Punch is going to come through,
Yeah,
but the
Munster
homing attack is going to
punishing
beat
the
it.
fire punch with the homing attack.
Both
And
players are playing
this is
out of
top
their
8,
mind.
right? So
This
best of
is
5.
top 8.